Welcome to Monday's meditation, and today's meditation is going to be around the remedy HORNBEAM, which has been my remedy of the week, and it's for that Monday morning feeling where every morning starts with a groan when you really doubt that you have the mental capacity to achieve all the things that need done during the day. So I invite you to look at how you're sitting or lying down and make sure that you're comfortable. And then become aware of your breath. Breathing in at the tip of your nose and breathing out there. If that works for you, if you have allergies or the cold, you can use your mouth to breathe in and out of. Or if that even feels difficult, you can just focus on the movement of your chest. Breathing in and breathing out. And again, if that feels difficult, you can focus on your toes. Just noticing your toes every time you breathe in and every time you breathe out. Just choosing a focus for yourself to be aware of your breath. Whether it's the tip of your nose breathing in or the tip of your toes breathing out. Just become aware of your breathing. Notice its rate. Notice its rhythm. Notice its depth. And just acknowledge any thoughts coming in and just try and let them fade into the background as you focus on your breath. As always on a Monday for meditation, there's nowhere else to be. There's nothing else to do. You've chosen to spend a few minutes with me and yourself, and this week with the energy of HORNBEAM. So just becoming aware of your body, noticing all the contact points with whatever surface you're on. Notice where your feet are. Notice where your fingers are. Notice your spine running up the middle of your back. And just notice and make sure that you're feeling comfortable, whatever position you're in. At any point during the meditation, move to make yourself comfortable. Don't feel uncomfortable. So again, just acknowledging any thoughts that are coming in and just focusing on your breath. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. I've nowhere else to go. I've nothing else to do. This time is for me. And I want you just now to bring your attention down to your hands. And I want you to notice your little finger, your pinky, on your left hand. Just really notice it. And then I want you to give your attention to your ring finger next to that finger on your left hand. Really notice it. And then allow your attention to go across to your middle finger on your left hand. Notice it. And bring your attention to your index finger on your left hand. Really notice it. And then notice your thumb on your left hand. Bring your attention to the palm of your left hand. And just really focusing on your whole hand, fingers and all. Just noticing any thoughts that come in, but really just focusing on that left hand. And just allow it to relax. Ask it to relax. It has no work to do at the moment. Just allow it to relax. And then bringing your attention to your right hand and your small finger, your pinky on that hand. And noticing it. Really noticing it. And then giving your attention to your ring finger next to your pinky. And noticing it on your right hand. And then bringing your attention across to your middle finger on your right hand. really noticing it. And then giving your attention to your index finger on your right hand and really noticing that. And finally noticing your thumb on that right hand. Really noticing it. And then giving your attention to your whole hand, your right hand. Noticing it. Allowing it to relax. Asking it to relax. Telling it there's no work for it at the moment. Its job for now is just to relax. And just placing your hands somewhere comfortable where they can relax for the rest of the meditation. And now I want you to bring your attention to your mind's eye, to your higher self, to your imagination if you prefer to call it that. And we're going to go on a little journey. And the journey starts where you are in your own space. And somehow, over the next few moments, you're going to find yourself in a cornfield, at the edge of the cornfield. Just allow yourself to be transported to the outskirts of that cornfield. It's a vast cornfield, and you're right on the edge of it. I hope you're there now. Just be aware of how you got there. Be aware of how you transported yourself to the cornfield. And the cornfield is vast. And the corn is tall. It's as tall as you are. And the job for you in front of you is to gather that corn. And just be aware of how that makes you feel. Be aware of that vastness of the cornfield. Be aware of how big a task that feels. Just be aware of it. And you notice that you have a bag over your shoulder. And it seems like it's an endless bag. And you can begin to gather these corn cobs from the stalks of corn. Bright yellow, easily obtained from the stalks. You're going to gather them and you're going to place them in your bag. And the interesting thing about the bag is that it will not fill and it will not get heavy. You're going to be able to gather all of the corn without it feeling like a huge task, like a huge drain on your energy. And with each and every corn cob that you put in your bag, you feel a little bit more energized, a little bit more sure that you can accomplish the task at hand, that you have all that you need inside of you to do it. And I'm just going to leave you there for a couple of minutes, gathering. Be aware of your thoughts that come in as you gather the corn, as you place it in your bag. Be aware of how that bag feels and how it looks. Just be aware of how you're feeling as you gather this corn, as you become more aware of your inner strength, more aware of your mental capacity to achieve anything in front of you. And I'm just going to leave you there for a couple of minutes to gather corn. I want you to reach out and take one last corn cob and put it in your bag. And then I want you to look around you and discover that all the corn has been picked. It's done. The harvest is done. You did it without apparent effort. And it's now done. You've accomplished your task. And I want you to make your way through some of the stalks of corn and find a clearing. Find a clearing where the corn has been cleared. A space. And I want you just to lie down in that space. And I want you to close your eyes. I know they're already closed in meditation, but I want you to close them in your imagination again, in your higher self instructions. And I want you to tell yourself that when you wake up from your sleep tomorrow morning, that you will wake up with the knowledge and the belief that life is full of variety and it's full of things that you want to enjoy, and that you have spontaneity and a clear head and all the energy that you need to accomplish what tomorrow will bring. Just give yourself that instruction, and perhaps when you go to bed this evening, you will repeat that instruction, that you will wake up tomorrow with all the energy and all the vitality and all the spontaneity that you need to enjoy your day. And for now, I want you just to get yourself up again and make your way back to your own space. Find yourself back in your own room and just become aware of your body again, noticing your toes, noticing the soles of your feet, noticing your heels, noticing your shins, noticing your calves, noticing your right knee and your left knee, becoming aware of your thighs, your hips, your pelvis, noticing your spine running up the middle of your back, noticing your shoulder blades and the space between them, noticing your shoulders, your upper arms, your elbows, your lower arms, your wrists, those hands and fingers that you relaxed earlier. Noticing your neck, your throat, becoming aware of your jaw and your teeth and your tongue inside your mouth. Noticing your ears on the side of your head, becoming aware of the top of your head, the back of your head, your temples, your forehead. Notice your eyes behind your eyelids. Notice your tummy and your chest with your next breath. And bring your attention finally back to that breath, either going in at the tip of your nose, in through your mouth, in through your feet, or in through your chest. Just fully bring your awareness back to your breath now. And just taking 2 or 3 deeper breaths than you have been. Just really filling up your chest. Really being aware of those breaths. Connecting your body to that breath. And feeling yourself totally and fully in the present moment. And just gently, when you're ready, opening your eyes. Becoming aware of your surroundings. And remembering to have some water. Remembering that when you stand up, to make sure that your feet are firmly planted on the ground when you start to move, and just gently reconnecting with your day now. Thank you for joining me. Namaste. Love you and have a good week.